Good afternoon everyone. In last lecture of glaucoma, we have discussed about the introduction of the glaucoma, definition of the glaucoma, then etiology of the glaucoma and pathophysiology of the glaucoma. Okay, so in this lecture I am going to start the types of the glaucoma. Okay, types of the glaucoma. In this there are the two types of the glaucoma. First one is a primary glaucoma and second one is secondary glaucoma. And primary glaucoma are mainly classified into two: open angle glaucoma and close angle glaucoma. Open angle glaucoma and close angle glaucoma. The primary glaucoma is classified into two groups: open angle glaucoma and close angle glaucoma, on the basis of the angle between the cornea and iris. The angle between the cornea and iris is remain open, and the trabecular meshwork get blocked is called as a open angle glaucoma and a close angle glaucoma. In that the angle between the cornea and the iris is remain close. It is called as a close angle glaucoma. Okay, the primary glaucoma and secondary glaucoma. So in primary glaucoma, what is a primary glaucoma? The primary glaucoma are mainly classified into two groups. Okay, one is open angle glaucoma, second one is close angle glaucoma. So what is the open angle glaucoma? A. Open angle glaucoma: the pressure increasing gradually without producing pain and visual loss. It means the intraocular pressure is gradually increases. Okay, gradually increases, but there are not present pain and visual loss. There are not present of pain and visual loss. Okay, in the open angle glaucoma, increase intraocular pressure. Okay, increase intraocular pressure, but there are not pain and visual loss complaint. Okay, there are not present any complaint of pain and visual loss Then vision damaged by optic nerve. Okay, vision damaged by optic nerve. Due to the optic nerve atrophy, the vision get lost. Due to the optic nerve atrophy, vision get lost. Glaucoma for a long period, the optic nerve atrophy may occur. So due to the optic nerve atrophy, there are may chances to visual loss or damage the vision pattern. Okay, next one is it is a 1 point are given on the screen. That is if the glaucoma is occur in the eye. If the glaucoma is occur in the eye with normal intraocular pressure. What? With the normal intraocular pressure. Is called as a low tension glaucoma. So when you call the low tension glaucoma, when there is glaucoma is occurred with the normal intraocular pressure. Is called as a low tension glaucoma. जर इंट्राऑक्युलर प्रेशर हे नॉर्मल आहे आणि तिथे तरी ग्लोकोमाची कंप्लेंट आहे, त्याला आपण काय म्हणतो? लो टेन्शन ग्लोकोमा. ओके, देयर इज अ वन डायग्राम शो ऑन द स्क्रीन. ठीक है, दिस इज अ डायग्राम फिगर open angle glaucoma. In that, this is the eye structure. In that, this is a cornea. This is a iris. Okay, this is a iris. Okay, iris. This is a drainage canal. Okay, there are upper side there is drainage canal, and lower side also there are present drainage canal. Okay, this is a vitreous chamber, this is a aqueous chamber, and this is a optic nerve. Okay, this is a optic nerve. In that, outflow of the aqueous humor is goes toward the drainage canal through the angle between the cornea and iris, but the angle between the cornea and iris is remain open. The angle between the cornea and iris is become open, but the trabecular meshwork blocked. That's why the drainage system is become obstructed. Due to the obstruction of the drainage system, there are causes of glaucoma. So this glaucoma is called as the open angle glaucoma. The angle between the cornea and iris is become open, but the trabecular meshwork is blocked. That's why the drainage system become blocked. So this glaucoma is called as a open angle glaucoma. Why they called the open angle glaucoma? Because of the angle between the cornea and the iris is become open, but the trabecular meshwork is become blocked. Due to the block of the trabecular meshwork, the drainage canal is also blocked. So the drainage system is get disturbed. So that there are cause of glaucoma. So this glaucoma is called as a open angle glaucoma. So the primary glaucoma, open angle glaucoma, is also called as a primary open angle glaucoma. So the open angle glaucoma is also called as a primary open angle glaucoma. The short form of the primary open angle glaucoma is POAG, primary open angle glaucoma. Okay, this is a diagram of the primary open angle glaucoma. Okay, is it? So next is close angle glaucoma. So there is an increased intraocular pressure due to the closure of the angle between the cornea and iris, where aqueous humor usually drain from the eye. याच्यामध्ये बघा काय होते, जे काही अँगल आहे इरिस आणि कॉर्नियामध्ये, त्यामधलं अँगल आहे ते क्लोज होऊन जाते. त्यामुळे काय होतं, ड्रेनेज सिस्टीम डिस्टर्ब होते. ड्रेनेज सिस्टीम डिस्टर्ब झाल्यामुळे जे काही ॲक्वॅस ह्युमर असते ते काय होते, ते आय थ्रू बाहेर पडते. आय थ्रू युजली ड्रेन फ्रॉम द आय. ओके, पण आय ड्रेनेज कॅनलमधून ते ड्रेन व्हायला पाहिजे, पण ते तिथून न होता, कारण की तिथे जे अँगल आहे कॉर्निया आणि इरिसमधलं ते काय झालेलं आहे, ब्लॉक झालेलं आहे. म्हणून तिथे ड्रेनेज कॅनलपर्यंत ॲक्वॅस ह्युमर पोचत नाही आहे. तिथं न गेल्यामुळे ते काही ड्रेन कुठून होत आहे, ॲक्वॅस ह्युमर हे आयमधून ड्रेन होत आहे. म्हणजेच काय होतं आहे, इथं द अँगल बिटवीन द कॉर्निया अँड इरिस इज बिकम अ ब्लॉक, डिस्टर्ब द ड्रेनेज सिस्टम ऑफ द आय. सो ॲक्वॅस ह्युमर इज usually drained from the eye. Okay, so next is due to the inflammation of the anterior segment of the eye, pain is occur. Due to the inflammation of the anterior segment of the eye, pain is occur and it leads to blurring vision. So means due to the drainage of the aqueous humor from the eye, the inflammation of the anterior segment is occur. Okay, due to the inflammation of the anterior segment, the eye pain is take place. But due to the eye pain, the optic nerve get damaged, means atrophy of optic nerve. Due to the atrophy of the optic nerve, the blurred vision is take place. So blurred vision is take place. One diagram you can see, that is figure of close angle glaucoma. What? Close angle glaucoma. In that, this is the structure of the eye. In that, this is the anterior segment, this is the trabecular meshwork, this is the anterior segment. Closer angle between the cornea and iris. There are angle is close between the cornea and iris. Okay, between the cornea and iris, and this is the vitreous humor, and this is the optic nerve. Okay, due to the angle closing between the cornea and iris, there are increased intraocular pressure. where aqueous humor is usually drained from the eye. Okay, the aqueous humor is usually drained from the eye. So due to the drainage system from drainage from the eye, there are chances to inflammation of the anterior segment, inflammation of the anterior segment. So eye pain is occur. And the blur vision is occur. Due to the eye pain, the optic nerve is damage, means the optic nerve atrophy is happen, and they leads a blur vision. This is the close angle glaucoma. Nothing but it is the angle between the cornea and iris is become a close. That's why the drainage system is become a disturbed. Okay, due to the disturbance of the drainage system, the aqueous humor is from the eye. The drainage of the aqueous humor is from eye. So due to the aqueous humor drainage of the from the eye, so inflammation of the anterior segment is occur. So intraocular pressure is increased. So due to the increase of intraocular pressure, the optic nerve atrophy is happen. Due to the optic nerve atrophy is happen, the vision get disturbed. So this is the close angle glaucoma. Second types is secondary glaucoma. So there is a increase the intraocular pressure. Edematous tissues may inhibit the outflow of the aqueous. Okay, may inhibit the outflow of the aqueous through trabecular meshwork. In the secondary glaucoma, so there is a increase in intraocular pressure. So due to the increase in intraocular pressure, the tissue of the eye become a damage. Due to the damage of the eye tissue, aqueous humor outflow get disturbed. Due to the disturbance of the drainage of the aqueous humor, trabecular meshwork get blocked. Due to the trabecular meshwork block, the drainage system become a closed. So next is a clinical manifestation. Means the sign and symptom. In the glaucoma, there are some sign and symptoms is occur. Okay, it means first one is a increase intraocular pressure. Okay, the intraocular pressure is measured in mmHg. Okay, the normal intraocular pressure is 15 to 20. The normal intraocular pressure is 15 to 20 mmHg. So if the intraocular pressure is increased more than the 21 mm of Hg, so they may call the increased intraocular pressure. They means increase the intraocular pressure. 15 to 20 mm Hg intraocular pressure, it is the normal intraocular pressure. So if the intraocular pressure is increased above the 21 mm of Hg, so it's called as a increased intraocular pressure. Okay, so next one is a second is visual field loss. The visual pattern get disturbed due to the increase in intraocular pressure. The blur vision can happen. Okay, visual field loss. So third one is difficulty to focusing. Due to the intraocular pressure increasing, so the discomfort around the eye is happen. So due to the discomfort, focusing on the particular object is difficult for the patient. Okay, then third one is headache. So eye is very near to the brain, and there is a present is optic nerve. So due to the discomfort of the eye, so there is maybe happen headache. So headache is one of the complaint of eye glaucoma. Okay, so next complaint is pallor and cupping of optic nerve, pallor and cupping of optic nerve. Okay, due to the increased intraocular pressure, the optic nerve atrophy is happen. Okay, so next is the nausea and vomiting. Nausea and vomiting due to the increased intraocular pressure, the headache is occur and the pain around the eye is happen. So then nausea and vomiting is also happen. Okay, so next is ocular pain. Ocular means related to eye. So ocular pain is happen. So next is the photophobia. Photophobia means fear about the light. Okay, fear about the light is called as a photophobia. Means कोणताही लाईट असो तो त्या लाईटकडून लाईटमुळे डोळे बंद करणार. ठीक आहे, त्याला आपण म्हणू फोटोफोबिया. ओके, फोटोफोबिया. So next is visual activity decrease due to the increase the pain and inflammation of the anterior segment. So visual activity get disturbed, so we can call visual activity decrease. Okay, next one is redness. Okay, redness around the eye is found in the glaucoma patient. So next complaint is redness. So last complaint is eye discomfortness. Okay, this is also complaint of the glaucoma. Okay, next one is diagnostic evaluation. So first one is the ophthalmoscopy. You have already learned in the last lecture of cataract. Ophthalmoscopy means ophthalmic examination to show the atrophy and structure of the eye. In ophthalmoscopy, the ophthalmic examination means the physician check a patient's eye with the one device that called as a ophthalmic examination. So why the ophthalmic examination is done for the glaucoma patient? To see or show the atrophy and structure of the eye. To show the atrophy and the structure of the eye. So next one is visual field examination. What? Visual field examination. Okay, with the help of the Snellen chart, physician examine the visual field of the patient. So visual field examination is important for the check the visual field and visual pattern of the patient. So next one is the slit lamp examination. In previous lecture of the cataract, we have discussed about the slit lamp examination. So in the glaucoma, with the slit lamp examination, a physician check the peripheral vision of the patient to detect the peripheral vision of the patient, to detect the peripheral vision loss. Okay, next one is the tonometry test. It is the one of the diagnostic test in which the physician determine the intraocular pressure. So what is the normal intraocular pressure? 15 to 20 mm of Hg. It is the normal intraocular pressure. If the intraocular pressure is increased above the 21 mm of Hg. Okay, if the intraocular pressure is more than the 21 mm of Hg, is called as a increased intraocular pressure. Okay, increased intraocular pressure, it is the one of the symptoms of the glaucoma. So tonometry test is used for the determine the intraocular pressure. Okay, it is a very important. The university may ask for 5 marks in examination. Tonometry test. What is tonometry test? Okay, you can write tonometry test. It is the one of the diagnostic test for determining the intraocular pressure. In that we can write the normal intraocular pressure and abnormal intraocular pressure, and why the tonometry test is used, and in which condition the tonometry test is used. Okay, what is the importance of the tonometry test? You can write for 5 marks. Okay, this is important. So next is complication. Okay, So due to the glaucoma, there are many chances to happen some complications. So first one is the optic nerve atrophy. Optic nerve atrophy. Due to the increase in intraocular pressure, the anterior segment become inflamed. Due to the inflammation of the anterior segment and increasing the intraocular pressure, the optic nerve become damaged. So damage of the optic nerve we can call optic nerve atrophy. So next is partial blindness due to the glaucoma and increase intraocular pressure. So there are many chances to happen a partial blindness. So then total blindness. Next point is medical management. What? Medical management. So in the glaucoma, which medication used in glaucoma? Used for the glaucoma. Okay. So first one is the topical myotics. So topical myotic, in that pilocarpine, it is one of the medicine for used to increase the outflow of aqueous humor. Pilocarpine, it is a main medicine used for the glaucoma. Okay, it is help to construct the pupil and increase the outflow. Construct the pupil and increase the outflow. The topical myotics, in that pilocarpine, it is a help for the construct the pupil and increase the outflow. In eye, okay, this is the eye. In eye, pilocarpine construct the pupil and increase the outflow. Okay, increase the outflow. Then next is topical epinephrine. In that, epinephrine is used for the increase the outflow of aqueous humor. Next one is topical beta blocker. That in that, timolol, it is one of the important medicine for use for the glaucoma. In that, the timolol used for the suppress the secretion of the aqueous humor. Timolol helps for the decrease the aqueous humor secretion. Okay. Then next medication is oral carbonic anhydrase inhibitor. Okay, it is one of the antibiotic. In that use acetazolamide. It is the one of the medication which are used for the glaucoma treatment. Okay. So next is nursing diagnosis. In that, alteration of the visual perception related to increase intraocular pressure as evidenced by visual field examination. ओके, म्हणजेच बघा नर्सिंग डायग्नोसिस आहे, व्हिज्युअल परसेप्शन डिस्टर्ब झालेलं आहे. कशामुळे? इन्क्रीज इंट्राऑक्युलर प्रेशर. आता याचा एव्हिडन्स काय म्हणजे प्रूफ काय आहे की इंट्राऑक्युलर प्रेशर इन्क्रीज झालं त्याच्यामुळे व्हिज्युअल फील्ड डिस्टर्ब झाली. म्हणजे व्हिज्युअल फील्ड एक्झामिनेशनवरून माहीत पडलं की व्हिज्युअल अल्टरेशन झालं, व्हिज्युअल परसेप्शन अल्टरेशन झालं आणि ते कशामुळे? इंट्राऑक्युलर प्रेशर वाढल्यामुळे व्हिज्युअल परसेप्शन अल्टरेशन झालं. ते कशामुळे? इंट्राऑक्युलर प्रेशर इन्क्रीज झाल्यामुळे. आता हे कशावरून माहीत पडलं? व्हिज्युअल फील्ड एक्झामिनेशनवरून माहीत पडलं. म्हणजे आपण नर्सिंग डायग्नोसिस कसा फॉर्म करणार? Alteration of the visual perception related to increase intraocular pressure as evidenced by visual field examination. Okay. Next nursing diagnosis is anxiety related to hospitalization as evidenced by the body posture or facial expression or communication. Okay. पेशंटची एन्झायटी वाढलेली आहे कारण की त्याला हॉस्पिटलला भरती केलेलं आहे. आता ही एन्झायटी वाढलेली आहे कसं माहीत पडणार? कसं? एक तर पेशंटच्या बॉडी पोस्चरवरून एक तर मग पेशंटच्या कम्युनिकेशनवरून किंवा मग पेशंटच्या बोलण्याच्या पद्धतीवरून आपल्याला माहीत पडणार की पेशंट अँझायटीमध्ये आहे, कारण पेशंटला हॉस्पिटलमध्ये आणलेलं आहे किंवा भरती केलेलं आहे म्हणून. ठीक आहे. दिस इज द टू ऑफ द नर्सिंग डायग्नोसिस. इन द नर्सिंग मॅनेजमेंट यू कॅन ॲड प्रोव्हाइड द सायकोलॉजिकल सपोर्ट टू द पेशंट. Okay, this management you can add in the anxiety. Okay, provide the psychological support or emotional support, reassurance to the patient. Okay, next one is gives instruction to patient to do a daily activity. Provide the health education regarding the glaucoma and effect of the glaucoma and about the medication of the glaucoma and why the medication is used in the glaucoma for maintain the intraocular pressure and increase the outflow of the aqueous humor and antibiotic also. Okay, so these two is the nursing diagnosis. So last one is a surgical management. What? Surgical management. So in that there are the two surgical management is mainly used in the hospital. First one is a laser trabeculoplasty. Laser trabeculoplasty. Okay, it is the important surgical procedure which are used in the glaucoma. Okay, use of the laser to create an opening in the trabecular meshwork when intraocular pressure is inadequately controlled by the medication. Okay, intraocular pressure is not controlled by the medication, then the incision is used on the trabecular meshwork and make a opening for the drainage system. Okay, this may call the control the intraocular pressure for by the laser treatment, laser trabeculoplasty. Okay, so next is the laser iridotomy. Laser iridotomy, in that to release aqueous humor by incision on iris. Okay, so in that in a iridotomy gives the small incision on the iris, give a small incision on the iris to release the aqueous humor from the eye. Okay, for the drainage of aqueous humor from the eye. Okay, is it? So in this lecture we have discussed about the we have discussed about the types of the glaucoma. In that, primary glaucoma and secondary glaucoma. Primary glaucoma is classified into two: open angle glaucoma and close angle glaucoma. Next one is primary angle glaucoma. In that open angle glaucoma, what is the open angle glaucoma? The angle between the cornea and the iris is become remain open, but the trabecular meshwork is blocked. It's called as the open angle glaucoma. Okay, in that the pressure increases gradually without the producing the pain and visual loss, vision damage by the optic nerve. Okay, in that one point is mentioned in that if the glaucoma is occur in eye with the normal intraocular pressure is called as the low tension glaucoma. This is a one diagram of the primary angle glaucoma. Okay, primary open angle glaucoma. In that the angle between the cornea and the iris is become open and the drainage system is blocked due to the blockage of the trabecular meshwork. Block of the trabecular meshwork. Okay. So next is the close angle glaucoma. In that we have seen there is an increase in intraocular pressure due to the closure of the angle between the cornea and iris. There aqueous humor usually drains from the eye. Okay, due to the inflammation of the anterior segment of the eye, pain is occur and leads to the blur vision. Okay, the angle between the cornea and iris is become close, and due to the closing of the angle between the iris and the cornea, the drainage system become altered. Okay, drainage system become disturbed, so that pain is occur around the eye, and due to the pain and increase the intraocular pressure, the anterior segment is inflamed, and due to the inflammation of the anterior segment, the pain and blur vision is happen. Okay, this is the figure of the close angle glaucoma. This is the figure of the close angle glaucoma. Okay, next is secondary glaucoma. Is the intraocular pressure, the trabecular meshwork is become a block, and the drainage system is become a block, so that the secondary glaucoma is happened. Okay, so next one is clinical manifestation. increase intraocular pressure, visual field loss, difficulty to focusing, headache, pallor and cupping of the optic nerve, nausea, vomiting, ocular pain, photophobia, then visual activity decrease, redness and eye discomfort. Yeah. So this is a clinical manifestation. So next one is a diagnostic evaluation. In that, ophthalmoscopy, visual field examination, slit line examination and tonometry test. Tonometry test is used for the check the intraocular pressure. So next is complication, optic nerve atrophy, partial blindness and total blindness. It is the complication of the glaucoma. Next is medication. Okay, medical management, topical myotics. In that, pilocarpine. Okay, pilocarpine. The next one is a topical epinephrine, that is epinephrine. Topical beta blocker, timolol. Okay, oral carbonic anhydrase inhibitor, that is acetazolamide. Okay, this is a medication which is used for the glaucoma. Okay, there are the some or more medication is in book, so you can add here through book. Okay, next one is a nursing diagnosis. So first one is a visual perception altered related to increase intraocular pressure as evidenced by the visual field examination. Okay, next one is anxiety related to hospitalization as evidenced by the body posture or facial expression or communication pattern of the patient. So next is the surgical management. In the glaucoma, we have discussed about the what is the introduction of the glaucoma, definition of the glaucoma, then the pathophysiology of glaucoma, etiology of the glaucoma, types of the glaucoma, and then medical management of the glaucoma, surgical management of the glaucoma, then nursing management of the glaucoma and nursing diagnosis we have discussed in this lecture. So thank you.